Hello, friends of the collective. How's everybody doing today? It's a beautiful day, and I just wanted to share some wisdom and some love with anybody out there who needs it. It's been a hugely emotional week for me this week. Not anything like bad, but just very emotional with things going on. And it's been good emotional. It's been cracking me wide open, and I'm seeing things from a new perspective, and I'm seeing myself from a new perspective. And that's what it's all about when we go through trials and tribulations and turmoil. Look at all those T's I used right there. It is about learning from what we're going through and finding a new way to maneuver through it from a different point of consciousness, really. Understanding that, number one, do not allow anybody to steal our peace. Stay calm, stay collected, stay neutral in situations, and make sure that you're coming at the situations with the highest, best good and the understanding that everything starts within and everything ends within. And we need to get to that place. Number two, other people may show up, and generally our reaction to them is based on our interpretation of how we would react to people or how we would treat people. So if people are showing up, I always like to look within as a mirror and be like, why is this showing up for me? What am I working to transcend? And then when that shows up, the next question I have is, what am I learning from this? What is this person going through that's showing me this story? My cat's over here now. She says hi. Willow says hi. What am I learning from this? How am I going to become stronger from this? And you know what? Things can be taken out of our lives very quickly. However, I always look at it in a way that it's making space for newness. Things generally get removed in our lives because new and better things are coming in. And if we're fixated on the loss or the change or the lack of control in things being taken out of our life, out of our control, we may miss the milestones, we may miss the guidelines to the new things coming in. So know that there's always a bigger plan to everything. The how is never up to us. What is up to us is our emotional integrity open and keeping our heart centers open in the most difficult of times, and just being, like I said, neutral and being unconditionally loving to ourselves in those situations, and sending love to the other people in the situations, whether we want to or not. Sometimes that can be the most difficult thing, is like the forgiveness of moments that may have not been handled with integrity. And I think, like, for me, that's my trigger. It's like integrity. I choose to live my life with the highest of integrity in every way, and that means showing up as I speak to others. And when others don't do that, it generally doesn't bother me, but sometimes it does. And you know what? It's just me transcending layers of my stuff, and we all have it. And I just want everybody to know that it is okay. It's important to cry and process your emotions. It's important to understand why you're feeling the emotion, that emotional reaction in that moment. Because when we're feeling emotions, there's a physiological, like there's chemistry going on in our bodies. Something is being brought up. And if we no longer want to feel those types of emotions, we don't want to pad them down. I know for me, I was taught a lot in my life just to ignore my emotions, but it's so important to understand them and dig to the root of the emotion and be like, why is this showing up? And when it shows up, it's generally some inner child loving that needs to happen. I'm choosing not to use the word healing anymore because we're all whole and complete. It's loving that inner child, that piece of you that may feel abandoned or hurt or scared or not heard, and knowing that the only person that is not hearing you, that little person, is you. Listen to them, love them, be one with them, and allow them to release. Thank them for being a big part of your life and come back to it. So hold steadfast in your being. Know that you're perfect, whole, and complete. And I love you. And I just wanted to share some love with everybody out there that this touches and who needs it. I may be scheduling an activation on February 22nd, a balance one, because it's 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then 24, all the twos. I love it. So if you're interested in joining that, please join my email list so you're the first to know when these types of events come up. I love you. I love everybody. I'm sending so much love to everybody, and I hope you have the most beautiful day and beautiful existence today.